And the first night, the lighting was such that it's just blinding you in your eyes and you can't see anybody, which some people like. But if you sort of got a small, intimate type venue where you want to talk to the audience and stuff, it's not great. But I mentioned it yesterday, and they changed it yesterday, so you could sort of see people a bit.
Have they changed the stage to the middle of the room?
No, we talked about it, but I think it would have been too much for them. But I can't, and it's been so far. The first two nights, the first night we had about 70 people, and the second night we had about, probably, I don't know, maybe 30 odd. I say all this lot of criticism, but just as information for the guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that they know what
no, it's okay.
Anyway, so they were here for 2 nights, they went back this morning. The first night, we sort of got here, got to the hotel, had a few minutes, and then sort of went directly there, and it was more or less straight on stage. So that's why it was there wasn't a lot of time to prepare and stuff. But they're all invited. They haven't paid. They're all invited, and they tend to consist. I don't know what it's going to be like tonight. I can only talk about the previous 2 nights, but they tend to consist either of Romanian comedians or sort of people in the media type business. So they're sort of educated Romanian people who are sort of, like...
How many Romanian comedians are there?
I don't know. I don't know how many of them are Romanian comedians. I don't think a lot, but a few. And both nights they had a
lot of Romanian understand English.
Oh yeah, they're all educated.
The problem is, how can I explain you? The American English, especially,
Yeah, all the films, yeah. Well, they've had a local Romanian comedian on first for the last 2 nights.
Oh, okay.
Who's been performing in English. So the way it's gone is me comparing local Romanian acts, first act on, then there's an interval, and then me comparing the second act. And there's no bar or anything in this place because it's sort of only just been completed.
What?
Even now it's not completed. The rest of the building's not completed, but the room we're in is completed. There's a dressing room.
Is it a dry gig?
Well, I think people get their drinks from Mojo Music Bar. But
is it next to Mojo's?
It's opposite.
Oh, that was a building site last time I was here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that will be it then. But the first night, Florin was sort of like, what do you want to drink? And he was often we asking for coffees, and he was getting beers and all this sort of stuff. And then last night,
asking for coffee and he's giving you beer.
I think
this is a classic pep talk.
But I mean, I've got no complaints because we're all got our own hotel rooms in a very nice hotel.
Oh yeah, it's good, yeah.
It's breakfast until 10:30, but when they say 10:30, they basically mean you fuck off at 10:30.
Ah, yeah, got you.
Not that you turn up at 10:29 and sit down to a nice, slow, relaxed breakfast. And but it's very nice, very comfortable hotel, and he even gave us per diems.
Oh, that's cool.
Which we don't know whether that comes out of the wages or whether it was actually per diems. We don't know yet. But we don't get paid cash, we get paid by mirth control on our return.
That's right.
But the audiences are very nice, but they are fairly quiet. I was really trying to get people to move to the front last night, and one bloke and his girlfriend moved to his sister moved to the front, but no one else would come to the front. The people are very nice and pleasant, but they're not extremely loud. So it's like a sort of an art centre type. I feel like performing in an art gallery.
Oh Jesus!
You make stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Till 3-4 years ago, this stand-up comedy was almost unknown for us.
Really? Right.
Really. I'm not joking. I don't want for a little segment of public,
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess with the internet though.
And the internet is different. But I talk like a show.
Like a live entertainment, like a live comedy show.
Now, in the last year, it's more and more with a lot of public.